Owning ducks is a lot different than I thought it was going to be. They're messy, they're loud, they're scared of things that make absolutely no sense, and somehow water ends up everywhere. But after having them for a little while, there are a few things I've learned that I definitely wanted to know before getting them. So here are a few things I wanted to share with you guys about owning ducks.
Number one, they're a lot messier. You're gonna be cleaning up the pen comparatively to chickens a lot more. They poop a lot more. That's one thing. And the water. They will get into any water you have. I have this water feeder right here. They need something to get their bills all the way into the water submersed, but they will flick that water around everywhere. They love mud. They're basically pigs with wings. So let me introduce you to the two I have. So this is Pooh, he's the male. He's pretty quiet if we can get him to start quacking, but he doesn't really make much noise. He kind of has like a whisper of a raspy kind of quack. He's still really young, so we'll see what it turns into. But that quacking you can hear in the background, that's the female, and that's P. So this is P, she is a sweetie bird. She can make some loud quacks. I'll show you some clips right now of that. But yeah, she's the female. You can tell just because of how loud it sounds, just like a traditional quack sound, while the male's is a lot raspier and it sounds kind of like a cough almost. You have anything to say? One of the differences for ducks versus chickens is how much water they actually drink. The ducks drink an insane amount of water because they're constantly dipping their heads in it. You'll have to refill if you have a water container like this. I mean, we're gonna see with this experiment today, but it's usually a lot of water that they'll drink.
You can see just how dirty the duck's water was when I came out there. As well as the chicken's water, it was down on the ground, so the ducks got into that. However, today I wanted to keep track of how much water are the ducks really drinking. So I'm gonna mark the level, fill them all the way up, give them some fresh water, and come out here periodically to see the levels drop. Now I have the chicken water up here on this wood. The ducks cannot get up there. They just can't fly up there. But the ducks' water will be on the ground. So the chickens can drink out of there. However, they tend not to just because of how gross it is. So it should give me a good estimate. With this line on the water, if I see how much it's gone down, I can tell how much the chickens have drinking in one day and how much the ducks have drinking in one day. And I'm guessing the ducks are gonna go through this pretty fast.
I thought they'd like the pool more. I do have some shots of them playing in the pool, and they do get in there every once in a while, but they don't really get in there that often. I'd say like maybe 2 times a week, and when they do, I usually have to put them in there myself, as you can see. But once they're in there, they'll play around, but I thought they would be like needing the water 24/7, but they don't seem to want the water all the time. I live out in the desert, so it gets really hot out here. Right now it's about 100 degrees, so had to put the misters in for them. Look at you, you're soaking wet. You happy? Aren't you so sweet? This is LK. What are you doing? You hanging around in the dirt? Hey B. What's up? Did you find any mouse? Any lizards? Also, as a side note, my pumpkins are doing good. Got a big one right down there, if you can see it. Ooh, I can't wait till October. I'm gonna make some pumpkin carvings. So it's been about 4 hours and you can see what the water looks like. And there is no water left in here. That's it. So I'm gonna go ahead and dump this out, refill it, and let's check on the chickens. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Hanging out together. So the chickens, you can tell how much cleaner the water is. I mean, of course, there's a little bit of wood chips in there, but the water level about an inch down.
Of course, the experiment isn't perfect because most of this water the ducks are just wasting by splashing around, but I feel like it's a good estimate to see just how much water they're going to run through, whether they're drinking it or not. I mean, you can tell how dirty it was right off the bat and how much cleaner the chicken's water was. So I went ahead and refilled it up with some fresh water for the ducks. I left the chicken water as it was, and we'll see back in 4 more hours what it's looking like. Oh my gosh. Give some to your friend too, give some to Pooh. Tweedlepee and Tweedlepoo here. Let me show you my chickens. Oh my gosh. All right, not her first. All right, so first we have Cinnamon Bun. Cinnamon Bun is a Cinnamon Queen variety. She is really long-legged, kind of crazy. Her eyes look psycho, but she's super sweet chicken. And yeah, that's Cinnamon Queen. Up next we have Dottie Brat. We call her Dottie Brat because she is a California white. She has black dots on her, and she is a brat. She gets into everything. She will fly up on top of really high things and you won't be able to get her. But she's secretly the sweetest bird. I mean, she'll sometimes go on my shoulder. Let's see if she'll do it. She's secretly the sweetest bird. She loves perching. And here I have Peach Bum, or just Peach. She is a green egger. So she's definitely the scaredest of the group, but you can still hold her, and she's a sweet bird as well. Huh, Peach. All right, you can go. So this is Sweetie Bird. Hi, Sweetie Bird, would you have anything to say? We call her that because she's the sweetest bird. And she is a Golden Comet variety. You don't have a mean bone in your body, do you? All right, you can go. All right, let's take a look. Hey, guys. So the ducks' water final results is empty. So they went through a whole nother gallon. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm gonna get this changed up again off camera, but it looks like total throughout the whole day they went through 2 whole gallons of water. I'm gonna have to get a bigger one of these really soon because I can't be changing this twice a day every day. That's a lot of work. Now let's check on the chickens. All right, so for the chickens we have right about there. Looks like they went through only 0.7 gallons in one day, so that's manageable with this. For 4 whole chickens, compared to the ducks, I mean, you can see also how much cleaner their water is. They don't dig in it and throw dirt in it like the ducks. What do you guys think? So that about wraps things up. You can tell just how much dirtier the ducks are and how much water they go through on a day-to-day basis. But knowing what I know now, if I could go back in time, would I not get ducks, basically? I think I would get ducks again. They're super sociable. They're like the dogs of the bird world, and I think they're kind of goofballs, so they're fun. But be ready for a lot of maintenance. If you want something a little lower maintenance, definitely stick with chickens. And I got another video coming up soon about giant pumpkins, so stay with me if you're interested in that. And if you got anything from this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. So thanks, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.